Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Evil Mermails versus Jerome 904, and this is going to be a little different than normal. This is going to be a money match, so they're both putting up 20 bucks, he's putting up 20, and then they're putting up 20, and then the winner gets the other person's 20 bucks. Pretty simple. Let's just hop right into the video. So we're going to have Jerome win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And he's going to win it. 41 versus 41. God, I hate to see it. And then he has Gamma, Desires, Neon, City, E-Telly. So one hand trap going second. His hand's not, like, good. Still has, like, Desires and a draw for turn, though. Then he has Tanky, Barrage, Order, Droplet, Desires. So can't tell exactly what this is. It could just be like pure zoo. Guess we'll find out after Desires. So banish 10. Then draws Curse Tanky. Okay, so it's playing Desires in the Eldlich build. I've seen that before, but it was usually like tested out and then cut it because a lot of people don't think it's good. But let's see what he banishes. So we see Lord gone, one Lord, definitely playing two. Couple Eldlich cards, we see Needle Ceilings there, some Whiptails gone. And then activate Tanky, add Ram. You should shuffle your hand after you draw, by the way. And then normal Ram, make Borbo, then Dryden. This is like the worst zone to summon it in. You should just summon it over here to play around Geo and Relinquished. Unless if you're not like linking, then like it honestly should just be up here to play around Cerberus also, because he's not going to be going into the extra deck with this deck. Like other than like the zoos really. Add Conquistador off Cursed. Then Dryden pop Cursed. He's going to chain Gamma to Dryden effect. Yeah, it doesn't get Cursed effects. Yeah, Gamma bring out. Then the zones doesn't really matter against this deck because they're not going to like Geo take this and Needle Fiber combo you. But still would summon it over here. Barrage, that's going to pop Cursed. Bring out Whiptail and then Curse, send Lord. Make Chalkanine. Then Chalkanine effect, bring out Dryden. Then go on the Tiger Mortar. Effect, equip Whiptail to Dryden. And then Lord bring itself out. Just gonna set Order, Conquistador, Droplet. Like this zone, like right here, just plays into Relinquished so hard. It's just not worth summoning here. At least summon like in like one of these zones, like the 1, 3, 5. Drawing the Lulu, that's a good draw. He's going to start off by activating Desires, banish 10. And then chain Order. Let's look at the banished real quick. Yeah, nothing like interesting. We see like Foolish Burial Goods. Just more like starters. Drawing Lockbird's a good hand trap right now. He's going to chain E-Telly to Order. Bring out Neon. Then normal summon. Dryden pop. And then he's gonna admit defeat. Like there was a like Conquistador, Lulu effect, Conquistador pop GG. But going on to the next game, we are going to see Virtual World go first. Opening hand is Neon, Kieran, Desires, Lulu, Roshi. So this is 4 names, like with 3 hand effects and Desires. So this is really good. Then he has Ram, White Destiny, Cursed, Wakero, Whiptail. No hand traps going second or anything. It's gonna be kind of rough. Also, like, this is interesting. It's just going to be like a brick in his hand. I mean, he could curse, like, add Lord. If he can get that far, then this will be good, like, for a discard. Activate Desires, banish 10. Then draws Qinglong Desires. People always like, oh, I don't like desires into desires. Well, to be fair, it was a upstart plus a free discard. This card's nuts. Like, when this card came out, me and my cousin both got like 3 of them, like super cheap, and then they just skyrocketed, and we're like, wow, nice. Because the card's crazy. But looking at the banished, there's a Qinglong, a Chu-Chi, so nothing too bad. If there was like 2 Qinglong and he drew 1, then it could like change his combo. It's gonna normal summon and then Kieran effect. It's gonna summon itself out by sending Qinglong and then Qinglong effect. That's gonna add GG. And then discard Desires. And then activate Lulu effect, summon itself out by sending Chu-Chi, add City. Then activate City, bring out Chu-Chi. Chu-Chi up to level, he said read. Read what? These are all like, I don't know. I think these are all like known cards. Like Virtual Worlds. Go in the Croc, effect. So he's trying to bluff him right here. Draws Harpy's Feather Duster. And then activate GG effect. It's gonna summon itself out by sending Nian. And then Nian effect engrave. Then go for Shen Shen, Nian effect, shuffle back. And then overlay for VFD, effect call light, and then Roshi effect. Send Qinglong, bring itself out, and then bring out Nian from grave. And then turn those into Cloud Castle, effect, bring back Shen Shen, overlay into VFD, end phase, add back Lulu, pass turn, draw Tanky, and then VFD effect, call light. Activate Cursed, pay 8, feel great, add Lord, or, I mean, you want to add Lord, let's actually think about this. So, if he adds, like, Conquistador, he has no interruptions through his Eldlich engine, and he loses. But he'd have, like, bodies to put up. And then if you add Lord, like, you have a Banish. But I guess the Banish doesn't really matter. This is just like too rough of a spot. Like, these cards just don't do much. So he's gonna get to add Lord, and you can say like, oh, the cards don't do much because he's under VFD, and like no deck does stuff under VFD. But like we know he's not playing hand traps, so he's never gonna be able to stop VFD from coming out. It appears. We do know he's on like. Needle Ceiling, which is really good versus this deck. Go Tanky. That'll search for Thoroughblade. And then Normal, Borbo, Trident. I don't know why people like go for his Zoo plays turn 1 because it just gets Chu-Chi popped. He's gonna set. Like he has a DD Crow like next turn. But Chu-Chi, pop Trident. Oh, he thought that he could affect, but he can't. Yeah, I was trying to ram, but he just can't activate monsters while under VFD. Then draw Foolish Burial Goods. Goes to main phase, goods, send Chu-Chi. So he is... Oh, that was last game that he banished the other goods. I was going to say he's on 3. But we've only seen 2 this game. Then Harpy's Feather Duster. He's going to chain Walk Hero, White Destiny, chain Chu-Chi. Then bring out Lord, bring out Walk Hero. Oh, so he's going to do... Wait, what is this? This is chain 1 Walk Hero, chain 2 White Destiny, chain 3 Chu-Chi to banish from grave, chain 4 Chu-Chi on Walk Hero. Alright, so he's not even going to get the DD Crow anything. That was wild. I was just sitting there reading the chat, waiting for the opponent to say something back. But moving on to game 3, we are going to see the Zoodiac Eldlich player go first. Opening hand is Talons, GG, Roshi, Chu-Chi, Qinglong. So the hand isn't like really that crazy. But it's not bad either. So it's a decent hand. And then he has Ice Dragon's Prison, Strike, D-Barrier, Scarlet Lord. So I just feel like actual trap cards like these just have like very little value. I think they do more than like a hand trap, but I think the fact that like a hand trap you can use on your opponent's turn is just better. And like decks are just playing through these anyhow. Like not turn 1, like they just like turn 1 he's gonna activate all these effects, he's gonna trap them a whole bunch, and then turn 2 he's gonna set up something. That's like how it always goes. But he's gonna set 3 pass, only ending with like I guess it's 2 interruptions, kind of like 1.5. D-Barrier is not really that good this format. Draws Desires, that's a really good draw. Activate Desires, banish 10, and then draws GG Ash. Not bad, because you can Ash this. And then looking at the banished, nothing bad got banished, so he's good with his banishes. Then normal summon GG, activate GG's in hand effect, bring itself out, send Qinglong. Then makes Fortune Tune. Yeah, I was about to say in defense that's kind of weird, but summons it in attack. Then battle phase, poke for 400, Scarlet, Chain Ash, Chain Strike. Alright. So brings out Lord, attack. So you gonna D-Barrier on attack or something? Is that what he's saying, Reed? Okay, so let's go through. Takes the damage, goes to main 2. Make Zeus. And then Zeus effect, chain D-Barrier, call Synchro. So now he's locked in the Synchros. So I guess like a goal here for him would be like M7, add back Ash. Like that'd be a pretty good play. Just like set up for next turn too. And then Qinglong effect, add Lulu. Discard Talons. Like that, I don't know. His plays were kind of questionable. Then Qinglong, activate Lulu effect. Send Chu-Chi, add Kieran. And then activate Kieran effect. That'll send Nian, bring itself out. And then Chu-Chi up the level, go for M7. M7 effect, add back Ash. Qinglong effect, set Chu-Chi. Then end phase, add back Lulu, pass play. Draws Barrage. It's a good draw. He's gonna Lord effect. Sending Chu-Chi. Then he's going to use the effect on itself. Wait. So, actually, I found out that you can't do that. You know, it kind of like blows my mind too that you can't. But, like, if you have a set Chu-Chi and you go to activate it with its effect, then Chu-Chi isn't face up. I guess is how it is. Like, there's some rulings in this game that don't make sense to me. Like, I feel like if you're flipping the card, you know, it's face up. When its effect is used, you know, pop. But according to you guys, last time this came up on my channel, you can't use it. I also had a judge confirm that it can't be used there. So, you couldn't use it. Just so that way you guys know in the future. Usually doesn't come up with that, but if it was like Cosmic on the set Chuchi, then it could make like a huge difference. Then activate Barrage, Barrage Effect, Chain Ash Blossom, and then Lord Effect, bring itself out. Scarlet, set Conquistador. Then Lord beat over M7, and he was just summoning a token there. What some people do on DB is when the opponent like sets something from deck, they'll like summon a token there real quick and then get rid of it. So that way when they look back in the logs, it'll look something like this. Yeah, he like placed it there and then summoned a token there, so that way you can like keep track of where stuff is at. He's gonna get M7 beat over and then Zeus effect. That's gonna equip Gamma from deck. And then pass turn, draws Gamma. Activate Lulu effect, targeting the spell. I mean, obviously targeting the spell. Send Nian, add Chuchi. And then Nian engrave effect. So it's so weird when people say stuff like this and then like I'm watching the match. This is another reason why I want to start like only using my ult, like mainly, and like just use BOSS with FAMAS for like replays, cause like if I go to watch someone's match and they say stuff like this, like it can mess up the opponent, and I don't know. I guess I just don't want that. Then activate Roshi effect on Nian, Chain Conquistador. Is he gonna pop the Nian? It's like Zeus is gonna get the equip, Nian put back. This Zeus had 0 sends and now has a send again. Crazy. Equipping Qinglong to it. Then Chuchi up the level, beat over Conquistador. Qinglong effect. Set Chuchi, pass play. Draw Scarlet. Set Scarlet, then Lord effect, bring itself out. Battle phase, attack Zeus. Chuchi. Then just get beat over. Scarlet will set a Conquistador from deck. Then end phase, Conquistador, set Scarlet. He said, I reset my deck and counter trap is not here. Does that mean... Wait. Because game 2, he went second. So he sides D-Barrier going second versus this. If his deck didn't reset, then like these cards would have been in his deck going second. Interesting. Activate Chuchi, pop Lord. Then draw Roshi. Then use Roshi effect on trap. Bring itself out, send Qinglong. And then bring out GG. Nian effect, bring itself out. And then Qinglong, add GG. Discard Gamma. And he's going to go for a Shenshen. Then Tribute for Roshi. Yeah, he's going to use GG effect, send. So he chose not to Nian effect. So it's going to bring itself out. Then go for Vermilion. Vermilion effect. Popping Scarlet. Lets it go through. Overlay for VFD. End phase, add back Lulu. He's thinking at end phase. Lets it go through. Doesn't pop. I guess it's because, like, you just, you know. Chuchi wasn't used that turn, right? I don't think it was. And then pass, draw Whiptail. Or, wait, it was used to pop Lord, right? I don't even remember. These have been like such long turns, and like as like a commentator, like this stuff's just so hard to remember, like in a long turn. But why didn't, like, if this was used, then this 100% should have been used. If this wasn't used, then this should not have been used. Draw Whiptail, VFD effect, call light, chain Conquistador, chain Chuchi. It's gonna pop the Lord. And then normal Whiptail, go for Borbo. Whoa, he did go in the battle phase. And then he said can't attack VFD. I would have made him go to main 2. Like, it's a money match, you know? Like, definitely make him go to main 2 there. It's gonna pass, draw Ash Blossom, VFD effect, call Earth, chain Dryden effect, popping VFD, and then Lulu effect, send City, add Roshi, and then that's just the writing on the wall. Said Neon effect, brings out Shen Shen. Said no Neon engrave. Oh, rip. So banish 2, bring out Shen Shen, and then Roshi effect. Targeting Qinglong, send Neon, bring itself out, bring out GG. And then Neon effect, bring itself out. Goes for Cloud Castle effect, bring out Vermilion, Vermilion effect, pop Trident, Chuchi effect, pop Conquistador. And then he said GG, double or nothing tomorrow. Oh, maybe we'll get part 2. Imagine. Said got other games to play. Fair enough. So he's gonna admit defeat. Oh. I think he lied about the reset deck thing. Because, like, otherwise, this anti-spell would have been sided game 2. And his side deck would have, like, his main deck would have stayed the same. So unless if he's side decking anti-spell going second versus Virtual World. Just saying. But let's see how long the match was. Holy. Yeah, this match was over an hour long for $20. You hate to see it. But shout out to Evil Mermails for winning and sending this in. This is, like, honestly, Evil Mermails is like the wager guy of the channel. Like, we have Nesha's the Virtual World, you know. We got a whole bunch of players that are, like, known for certain decks. We got Pier for ABC and such. And then we got Evil Mermails for the wagers. Also, if you want to play against him, like in wager matches, hit him up. And he's down to play. As you can see, he had other games to play. Making money moves out here on DB. But that's going to be it for the video. Also, shout out to this guy for playing Zoodiac Eldlich in a money match. Like, I wouldn't do it. He's crazy. Mad respect. I don't know. People also, like, I assume that I hate Eldlich Zoo players. Like, I just dislike the deck when it comes to meta because there's better decks, and my channel is focused on making people better, and playing a combo deck will make you better at the game way quicker, trust. Like, I don't hate the players that play this deck. I just hate this deck. I think it's just not good. Like, in a money match, no way you're going to catch me play this deck. I'd play, it probably would have been like the Virtual World mirror. Like, if I was like him, I don't know. It'd definitely not be Eldlich though. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe to DB Grinder. Signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.